So, hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Hi, great, thank you.
And so, just kind of tell us about your life since you left seminar in February, and prior to that, you were in an October seminar, and that's when we worked with your pain, your fibromyalgia, and a lot of other things.
So in October, I had severe pain. I was on medication for fibromyalgia, and I came to the transformational weekend, and Robert tapped on me. He tapped on me, and changes started happening immediately. Before I was done getting tapped on, my pain was gone. And just over the next few days, I was able to get off of my fibromyalgia medication. I continued to be off of it and get off more medication. And it was the start of a new beginning.
All right, so in October, you're on medication. All right. How much medication were you on?
I was on 3 medications, but they were pretty intense. And before that, I was on, literally, it's been probably, I've been prescribed probably hundreds of medication.
Right. And you have stacks of medical bills. Or not medical bills, but diagnosis.
Lots of medical records. Mm-hmm.
So did you ever get all your medical records in? You said you did ask for them?
They sent me some more. Mm-hmm. They sent me some more.
So how big is a stack, is it?
Well, they didn't even send me all of them. And when they told me that they would send me all of them, I thought, I don't know, that's going to cost a lot of money. And then they didn't. They just sent me some from, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
All right, so then Oklahoma, you got tapped on, you had pain, and then you came to level 1 training in February in Oklahoma City. Yeah. And obviously you got tapped on again through the process and been tapping. So how has your life been? What's been going on?
It's phenomenal. I'm just continuing to grow and change, and it's I think some of the biggest things that I've been working on is just a lot of secrets, a lot of family secrets, and just trying to find peace and make peace with those. And so the tapping technique is helping me in different areas of stress relief. It's just helping me to learn how to deal with my emotions on a consistent basis versus just ignoring them, running, eating food. It's actually trying to identify what's going on, and then just tap on it. It's helping me a lot.
So a lot of people have this idea. Here it is, you get tapped on, Robert, and all of a sudden your world turns wonderful. No problems, no issues. Is that the case?
No. Life is still going to happen. You're going to have ups and downs, and we've had ups and downs. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and we've had challenges, but we're things are getting better and better. My marriage is getting better. We're getting closer. Intimacy is better. We're we've had great dates. We're just able to enjoy one another, and not fight a lot, which is it was a pattern that I was used to growing up, is fighting, arguing, finding something, like complaining a lot. So just me complimenting more, even as a mom, being more compassionate. I think that's helping a lot, and me being calmer with them and patient, and it's helping a lot.
So you're saying, here it is, you came, you get tapped on October, you went to level 1 training, and you're tapping now.
Yeah.
And do you tap occasionally? You do it once a week? How do you do this? How often do you do it?
I use it a good amount. It just depends on what's going on. We just moved. We just purchased a house, which is amazing, and we're so grateful. And but that was intense. It was good. It was like amazing because of the transformational weekend in October. I met a friend who's been helping me organize my house, and it's just phenomenal. The move was pretty amazing just because of her helping me. But I had to tap on the reasons why I had so much clutter, the reasons why I had so much clothes, the reasons why I didn't want to go through my office. My office was a complete nightmare, just papers everywhere. And as I was going through the office, I was realizing, wow, there's pictures here of people that had died, family members, friends, just triggers. And so then I would tap on it and make peace with it, and then I was able to continue on. So it's just helped in so many different areas. So I'm continuing just to tap when I find necessary.
So you do it often?
Yeah. Good enough.
And you have children?
Yeah.
And do they know how to tap?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, my daughter, she had a friend at school who was crying, and she was trying to teach him the tapping technique. And my son, it works phenomenally on him. I mean, it works good on both of them, but he in particular has a hard time with asthma and just being really afraid. And we'll do the tapping technique, and he'll be laughing within typically 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Very good. All right, so you're tapping. How does your body? You have pain. What's going on in your body? What's going on in your physical world?
Yeah. I'm getting used to being healthy. I from like head to toe, I have no pain, and I'm just getting used to feeling healthy. And one of the biggest things that I've had a hard time with is I'm just having to get used to having a body that feels good. I have to not overdo it, because I jumped off the countertop as I was moving because I felt like I was 20 again, and I'm not. So I'm having to learn, like, just go easy, make your body get stronger. But I'm getting stronger. I'm biking. I was biking with, I'm biking with my family, and just, starting new habits, and my body is literally getting physically stronger. So, but just from head to toe, I mean, overall it feels good. I'm just learning how to still be gentle with it.
So
because I was very
you do things you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Yes, I do, because I feel so good. I forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
And then you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I have a couple times. I have.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. So are you doing physical exercises? Are you doing anything physical, or what are you
I'm doing a lot of things that are physical, but it's more like around the house. I'm lifting things. I'm doing a lot of work around the house. I'm doing a lot of, just stuff with my children, and we're biking. We're going down to the creek, and, in the water, and, grocery shopping and lifting. I mean, it's huge for me, just, grocery shopping and lifting groceries. It's like a huge major thing. I'm doing that happily. And, we moved. So I was packing a ton of boxes and moving things, and it was phenomenal. It was one of the best moves we've ever done.
Okay, so what's your husband said about all this? I mean, here it is, a sick woman left his house, and she came back different. Well,
Yeah.
How's it affect him?
I just called him just to ask him, hey, honey, what are the major changes that you've seen? And he was like, he talked about the organization, the home organization. He said, I'm becoming more disciplined. He said, I'm an awesome wife. He's so sweet. And he's blown away. He's just blown away by it. He's so happy that it works, and he's really glad to have me back, because he knew what I was like before I was sick.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what about your doctors? You see your doctors anymore, or?
I've seen a few of them, and they're all, the nurses, the doctors, they're all blown away. They're blown away by it. I went in one day, and the doctor, he told me specifically, he said, I really, me and this other doctor, we knew that you were going to go there, and we were just really afraid that you were going to go, you were going to get your hopes up. And I actually flew out that morning when I left for Oklahoma City. I actually flew out with one of my doctors on the same flight, just randomly. But anyways, yeah, but it worked. And so they know that I'm getting off the medications. They're blown away. So yeah, they're standing in awe, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that it worked. And my one doctor, I'm just saying, I think it's very funny, but she was like, who is this guy? She looked, you up, and she was like, I don't know. Where's his college education? I don't know if this is going to work. And then she ended up being on the airplane with me when I flew out. I came back. I've hardly seen them at all, because, this is an amazing technique. You don't need doctors if you're well.
Yeah. So very good. So you hadn't gone back and visited?
Oh, I've seen him a couple times. I've gotten, lab work, but I'm doing great.
Very good.
Doing well.
All right. What do you think your future's going to look like?
I feel very hopeful. I feel like I'm going to be able to help a lot of other people with the same type of issues. I just feel very hopeful for my children. I feel like they're going to be raised by a much more loving mom, a mom that knows how to deal with stress in a good and healthy way. I feel, like marriage is just going to continue to get better and better. And, we've been married for almost 14 years, and it's just getting better and better. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So tell us about the training. Training level 1. How were you before you went to training level 1? What did you learn? How was it? How was it emotionally?
Training level 1 was hard for me. I was triggered a few times, pretty intensely, and it was just intense. I had thought that I had dealt with, my problems. I was in years and years of therapy and all this stuff. I thought I dealt with all these problems, and it was as if I was just in it, as if it had just happened. And so training level 1 was humbling because I was trying to learn this new information and take it home and put it into practice with other people and clients. And then at the same time, I was tapping on my own, hard memories, difficult memories. So it was phenomenal. I walked away with a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of practical things that I could put in practice with my own life and then also with my clients. And then, but it was humbling because it was having to face the things that I was avoiding for many, many, many years.
Mm-hmm. And then now level 2.
It's been phenomenal. I love it. The training was amazing, very direct, very easy to understand overall. And because I had healed from so much in October and then also in February, this time I was able to absorb the material a lot better and put it into practice. Mm-hmm. It was phenomenal. This one was great.
Right. So training level 1, what made it phenomenal? You said it was phenomenal. That didn't mean much to me. What does that mean to you?
Well, there were memories that it's kind of like peeling an onion. There's a layer and then another layer and another layer. So it was kind of like October, certain layers had come off. And then in February, more layers were coming off, in my life. Things were being revealed that I needed to deal with. And then, it was phenomenal because it teaches you the basic foundation of FasterEFT, which, just the quick tap, just walking you through the basics. Anybody can do this. I am not a rocket scientist, but it just taught me the bare bones of FasterEFT. And so I was able to go and just, do that at home. It was just very easy.
Very good. So what did you learn?
In the first level?
This level here.
Oh, this week. Wow.
What did you get? There's benefits of this level because it's totally different than level 1.
Yes.
What's the difference and what did you learn?
I learned countless different techniques. The technique that we see Robert do on a lot of his YouTube videos are not what's used in a regular session. So FasterEFT is even faster, and you can literally bulldoze through traumatic memory after traumatic memory. You can get these things gone in very quick period of time, just using these a variety of different techniques. So we just learned a lot of different techniques.
Very good. And the practice.
Yes, and then we had tons of practice, which was phenomenal. It was amazing. There are people here from all over the world, and it was fun just working with everybody and different cultures and learning. Even working with men versus women, there's a difference there, and so the practice that I received was phenomenal.
Very good. Good job. So if you say anything about FasterEFT, what would you say?
I love it. I met a woman last night that was, she was our waitress. Well, she was the manager at this restaurant, and she came over and she said, "What are you guys here for?" And I said, "We're here for a training." Just gave her the basics of FasterEFT, and said I had a severe case of fibromyalgia. I don't have it anymore. And she just was like, her eyes were like, oh my goodness, and she was like, "Tell me more about it." And, there was a good amount of practitioners there with me, told her the basics about it. And she's writing information down. She's going to go to the FasterEFT.com website. Her mother-in-law has fibromyalgia. Literally, it's like almost everyone that I meet knows someone that has it. But everybody has stress. Everybody has, some area that they're stuck in. So it's just a phenomenal technique. So yeah, I love sharing it with people because it works.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.